Hello and good day, my dear viewers. It has been quite a time since I last uploaded a video, I have to admit. So a lot happened recently. I'm sorry, I maybe am showing some incidental spoilers, but yes, so a lot happened in the last few weeks. And let's begin with the reason why I haven't uploaded. I did play for a few hours and I recorded everything. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. And yeah, the thing is, in an earlier episode, I told you when we got Otis, our dog, that I kind of was inspired by our real dog, or our puppy that was coming. And yeah, our puppy came at the end of May. His name is Otis, and he has been... he is adorable. I love him. I cannot imagine not having him. But to say that it has been very easy would be a lie. It is quite a challenge to raise a puppy, I realized. And yeah, and he has been keeping me quite busy. And I try to edit the newer videos, so the new episodes. But I also had some trouble with the program I used. So I use DaVinci Resolve. And I love it. It is very nice and easy to use. For me, as someone who has no experience at all in editing, it taught me a lot. And yeah, but there was a problem. I just couldn't save my files, my work. I just couldn't save it. And yeah, and when you're working on a video for so long and something goes wrong, or like the save file the file gets corrupted or anything, I couldn't relink my footage, I couldn't save it, so every time something went wrong, which happened a lot having a new puppy who you need to potty train, who needs frequent walks every few hours, who like has anxiety, separation anxiety. Of course, that is all normal for a puppy to have, and it's all things you have to work with when you get a puppy, and that's totally fine and that's totally okay. But as someone with ADHD, I get distracted very easily. So editing those files was quite the challenge, and I couldn't save it. So there was like 5 or 6 hours of footage. I tried to edit multiple times, I think 4 times, and I spent all those 4 times multiple hours on it, and every time I couldn't save and something happened and the file just disappeared. It was quite discouraging actually. Yeah, so I'm sorry, and I really tried, and I will upload them at some points. But for me, it's very difficult to stay motivated on editing a single video for so long when I just want to play and I want to show you. So I decided I will edit those videos. I will publish them under some kind of name. But for now, the show must go on. And let's just play for a bit. And yeah, I have built a few things in my absence. Or, I mean, technically I was there and I was filming it, but whatever. I have built a few things. As you can see, I have started building some kind of bridge. And also I have some tools. So I finally got around and managed to enchant. Oh, there's so much to start with actually, but I will get back to those things, but let's just start with the thing we are standing on, by the way. Why am I walking backwards? Okay. Yeah, so I decided to build upon this house. Obviously, it's not done yet, or even remotely done. I haven't played a lot. I don't think I've even touched this PC for maybe since we got the puppy. And yeah, so I also really have to remember again what I already did and didn't do. So I did the interior of this house. I finished up, or I added to it, let's say. I made this little thing, like the stairs going up, and when I was just standing there telling you about other things, I looked at this and I was like, okay, this is a little bit ugly, so we'll change that. And I'm not sure if I already told you. Maybe I haven't, because I didn't release all my footage. But I am inspired by a game, Final Fantasy Rebirth. So this is the Final Fantasy VII remake, and the sequel of that one. I am not that far into the game, but I have been loving it. I especially love the architecture. So there's this city called Calm, and I just absolutely adore the way it's built. It is like built into a mountain with a lot of layers of the city. So at one layer you have like a tavern, and above the tavern is just a street, and then you have like a canal coming there, and then you have like a place here, and then you have a hotel, and you know, they like everything is stacked. So there's not like a house and then you have the top of a house and that's it. No, you have a house, then there's streets, then a few other houses, then a plaza, and then like stairs going up and down and bridges going everywhere crisscross. And I was inspired by that. Obviously, this is not at all close to what I envision. And also, I still have that puppy. He didn't go away. He is right here, making a ruckus, doing his things. Everything except sleeping, which he must do, because after he sleeps, I need to walk him, but he doesn't want to sleep right now. And he is running around like a lunatic, stealing our shoes, bringing them to his bed, even though he knows very well not to do that. So I will stand up and get my shoes back before they are all chewed to death. One moment. Otis, baby. My bambino, baby. Are you crazy? Hey. Come sit. Okay? Sit here and relax. Sit. Sit. Oh, right on the thing. Okay. Come here, baby. Come. Sit on your bed. Okay, baby. Sweet boy. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Now stay. Okay? Get the ball and stay. Good boy. Stay. Stay. Yes? Attaboy. Otis, I'm warning you. Yeah, so he has been a joy. Absolutely. He is again. Okay, this is my good shoe. Otis, you are behaving very bad right now. Okay, I had to do the thing I really didn't want to do. Closing the door. Like I said, my puppy has extreme case of separation anxiety, and it's a little bit hard to deal with sometimes. He doesn't like being alone at all. He follows you everywhere. If you go to the toilet and he cannot get to you, he will whine. Probably he will whine right now. Maybe I just don't hear it because I'm wearing headphones. Thank God. And yeah, I do feel bad when I hear him whining, but Yeah, we have to teach him, of course, to be alone. But yeah, I did the interior of this house, as you can see, and also I'm still like thinking about things I can add to it. But yeah, I'm generally happy with the way it's going. And to be honest, I'm just like you right now, and I'm a little bit thinking, what did I even do? You know. So let's take this bridge, and I will show you a little bit more. In case you are thinking, I did not go to the Nether, not yet. So that will be still an experience that we will have together, and I'm quite happy about that. Yeah, I also made this bridge thing, whatever you might call it. And I started working here because like I said, I am inspired by that Final Fantasy game. And I want to build layers. And I started working a little bit on here to see what I can make. Obviously, it's still a work in progress. I was just... how do you say it? I was just like lining things out to see where things might go. So I was thinking here I want to have like a bar or a tavern that is multiple layers, and so here you can sit as well. But at the same time, this will also be another way to get out. So, and I want to have that essence that things are layered, but no layer has to feel like the main one, if it makes sense. And yeah, and I want to expand upon that. And obviously, to address the elephant in the room, the new update is out. But to be fair, those trials seem quite difficult, and I am not messing with that anytime soon. I first just want to survive. I want to thrive in this area. I want it to feel completely safe. I want to have my first villagers roaming around. And yeah, they will be free to do as they please. Yeah, I also, by the way, I did go down there to the cave. And I found not an ancient city, but how do you call it? A deep dark biome, I guess. Maybe I will show some footage if I can fish it out over those hours. Oh yes, and also this. So just to mine and to make the other side more easily accessible, I made this little area. So here, this goes straight down to the bottom. Let me see. And here is my enchanting room I created. Yes, so here is where the magic happens. I think, if I remember correctly, I made in total amount of 3 enchanted pickaxes, and I combined the 2 best ones and to create this one. Yeah, I did a lot of fishing, by the way, so those books are from fishing. And I am happy, by the way, that... Oh, I have a lot of stuff. I guess I quit while I was building. Quite unfortunate. I'm also a little bit out of it. So let's decide together what to do in these episodes. Another thing, I got dripstone. And so I am making a lava farm. I forgot where I made it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm making a lava farm. So I don't have to use coal so mindlessly. But I just need to remember where. I think it's somewhere here. Yes. Great. While we're at it, let's make some wood. And I want to make this. Yeah, I want to do this. Okay, good, I have buckets. And let's keep one. And use this. Is this 2? Let's see. Okay, yes it is. Then we can place 1, 2. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth will be here. Oh, and by the way, it's so hot. It's so hot here. You know, I live in a country that is cold most of the year, and I'm completely happy with that. And yeah, it may feel, maybe it seems like I did a lot without you guys, but I promise you, I didn't really do anything. I went into the cave there. Somewhere, I think around there, I found a dripstone cave, or maybe it was around there. Yes, it was around there, because I remember I passed those cherry trees, and it was around there. And for the most part, I was just either mining underground for some diamonds and building this, and it hasn't been even that much. So I think let's just continue with what we're doing, and we will go to the nether. Maybe, I think, yes, let's go to the nether today. Okay, but first I have to walk my dear baby boy. I think, wait. Yes, I have to walk him. And after I've walked him, we can play at least for 3 hours. So let's get to that. Hello, my dear viewers. We are back again after a few hour break. Of course, for you it will be just a few seconds, if any second at all. But for me, yes, I had to take a little break. My baby needed to have his walkies, and then I fed him. And now he's sleeping right next to me, being a very good boy. So that means that we can continue. Again, I'm sorry that I couldn't upload me doing all these things, but as you can see, it is everything but finished. So luckily for us, we have a lot of chances to make this right. Yeah, so let's start by going to the nether and just check it out. I'm not planning to do anything big there, because what I really want to do is continue building this. So let's go to the nether, take a little peek. Maybe there's something interesting, but I'm not sure there's something there worth to die for. So whatever, let's see. Okay, great. No, not a good place. So my pickaxe will be here. Obsidian will be here. Okay, let's just go. Oh Lord. Please, no. I hate that sound. Oh. Isn't that interesting? A soul. Oh no. Where are you? Why? This is a lot of trouble. Let's just make a little bit of safety. Not just because of the gas, though very big reason, but because of those skeletons. Oh, those damn skellies. They really bother me. let's just take this. Well, this is nearly all the stone I have. Okay. But the feeling of safety is just very important. Well, let's go with the theme of looking like a, I don't know, some kind of prison. So let's just finish what we started. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Well, that is about it. Okay. I just wanted this. Yeah, and I'm not very good at it. Yeah, we will explore this further, definitely. Because, yeah, just the Soul Sand Valley, that is not exactly the most interesting thing. I feel like it's quite a big one. But we will continue. It will be fine. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I will turn this into a little house. And the villager will be able to come freely. We need to make a bar. Yes, I want to make a bar. But how can we do that? What is the best way? So I want here to have like a lot of chairs and stuff, and yeah, it should just look kind of cute. Please don't be Bane of Arthropods. Oh no, it is Bane of Arthropods. Why? This is bullshit. Unbreaking power, power 1. Silk touch. I mean, I don't hate it. I would like to have silk touch. Okay, I can do that. We can do that. It's such a hard choice. I mean, it's nice to have silk touch, I guess. Okay, let's just do that. And you know what? I am gonna grind just a little bit to get to level 30 again. Let's see what we get. Unbreaking. At least that is not Bane of Arthropods, you know? So I'm gonna grind for some XP. Okay. So for you, a second has passed. For me, a little bit more than that. I am level 30. So that means that we can enchant once more. Let's try Unbreaking. Let's just hope it is more than that. I would like Silk Touch, but I would prefer... I mean, it's not like I have a choice, but if I could have any extra one, it should be Efficiency. And it is Sharpness. So it is not what I wanted, but it is what I got. And also I was fishing and I got this one, so it is kind of... it's okay. Personally, I prefer Infinity, because I have never ever had a situation where I couldn't repair my bow. It will only cost you a few levels and it will take such a long time if you have Unbreaking. I don't see that mending is worth it. I think it is more trouble to carry so many arrows around than to once in a time spend a few levels upgrading, repairing it. But it's fine. And one thing I really love about spruce trees is how big they can be. You know, you just take a few of these and you have enough wood for a lot of things. Yeah, and my puppy is whining right now. He's asleep. He's sleeping next to me. Yeah, but let me take a look. His eyes are half open. He is very sleepy and tired. It's very hot. He has been a little bit of a bad boy since yesterday evening. He has severe separation anxiety. Meaning that he will always follow us around, and when we close the door he will immediately start whining and barking and just being extremely loud. He has been doing this since day one, and we didn't let him sleep, of course, in the bedroom, or let him come in the bedroom at all, because in the beginning he peed inside a lot. And after a week or so, he didn't pee inside again, and also didn't poop. The only time he did those things was during the night when he was alone. He would start whining, sometimes starting at 4 a.m., and he would be really loud and waking us up. And then he greeted us with one or two or even more puddles of pee and a huge shit right in front of the door to the living room. Yeah, it was and it's kind of horrible, you know. The smell will linger for some time, and just the floor is getting ruined by all that piss. Yeah, and so we figured out that it wasn't because he couldn't hold it during the night, but it was because of his anxiety, because he didn't do it during the day at all. So for a few days now we have been letting him sleep. We have been sleeping with all the doors open, so naturally he decided to sleep in the same bedroom. We don't want to allow him on the bed because he can be a little bit wild, and you know, when he's outside he can be dirty. It's just, yeah. And even though he has short hair, he can lose them, you know, and it's not nice to have that stuff in your bed. So he's allowed in the bedroom, but was not allowed on the bed. Didn't hold him back. He jumped on the bed too many times, but that's fine. He's a puppy. He has to learn, and we can deal with that, you know. For a few days it all went quite well. He slept with us. He stopped whining. We finally could sleep longer in the morning, so not crying and barking and pooping and peeing during the nights. It was very nice. So, and yesterday evening, he fell asleep in his crate while my partner and I were watching the most recent episode of House of Dragon. And we went to bed, and he was just sleeping there. Eventually, maybe after an hour or so, he realized he was alone, and he started whining, and he ran to the bedroom. It was all fine. I mean, we leave it open for that specific reason. But he forgot that after every time he sleeps, he should go to the balcony by himself. I mean, we walk him multiple times a day. But every time he sleeps, and that is a lot of times, he will pee immediately afterwards. But he needed to see us. He was scared, probably, and he needed to see us, and he couldn't hold it anymore. So he peed in our bedroom. Naturally, we were kind of annoyed, to say the least, because now we have to trash one of a very nice rug, carpet. And we decided this night that he will sleep again in the living room without us now, and he was horrible. I mean, he behaved horribly, and of course it was very sad if you think about it. He was louder than ever. He pooped a lot. He peed a lot. And yeah, so it was a mess. And we woke up very early today, and yeah, it was just a mess. And you know, this is this thing. If you don't have any pets and you're thinking about adopting, just beware that sometimes they will give you pain. You know, they will be a pain to deal with, and that is just natural. They're in that sense like children. You know, they can be the biggest joy, and sometimes they are the opposite of that. And he can also be very, very cute, by the way. He's a greyhound. And greyhounds have this thing that they always look a little bit sad. Maybe not sad per se, but I don't know, they have this, just look it up, you know, look up the greyhound face, and especially the puppies. They have this big eyes that are constantly watching you, and it is adorable. They are absolutely adorable. And their tail is always a little bit tucked in, making them look a little bit more sad than they have to be, you know? And it is a very nice breed in that sense, for looking that way. I have to admit that. Wait, what happened here? I hate it when that happens. Oh, I kind of like that. It's a little bit closed off. I'm just thinking like how to make this. Maybe, I mean, a real toilet will be a little bit difficult to make because just because, unless we have stairs. Maybe we can make a toilet out of stairs. I was thinking maybe like some kind of French toilet like this. I think it's called a French toilet, you know, where it's just a hole in the ground. Whatever. I will come back to it. It's not very important. But just wait. Just for the nice of it, let's give it a roof. I will come back to this. I will come back to a lot of things, to be honest. So yeah, this should be a place where villagers should come and gather. You know, a nice place. I'm just laying a foundation for the future here. But in a way, it's also nice. I'll keep it like this for now. And that needs to be closed off, I feel like. Oops.